welcome one of our downtown neighbors from Ogma Brewing Company, Andrew Volk. Good morning.
Hello, Bart. Happy to be here. Good to see you guys.
Yeah.
The success of this beer pub is amazing. In fact, a new addition, your Sunday brunch, sold out the first two Sundays.
Yeah, it started off pretty busy. A lot of people have kind of been in there to have the food, the regular menu, and I think that just sort of led to everyone's interest in brunch, and it certainly started off with a bang.
Yeah, what a journey that you guys have really been on. It's amazing, and Bart and I were talking about yesterday. They're still trying to get you with the street construction.
I mean, I think every business goes through those things, and when you're downtown, it's magnified a little bit, but we're just navigating like we always have. So.
Yeah, and talk a little bit about the patio. What type of vibe has that added, not only to your establishment, but to the whole block?
Yeah. Well, one of the biggest challenges with Ogma is that there's 50 seats inside. So we are always trying to get creative with ways to expand the seating. And we had a little patio last year, just a couple chairs and seats, and we knew this year we wanted to do something a little more special out there to give it more of an atmosphere that matches Ogma itself. So we brought in a nice pergola and some lighting and some great seatings, which not only looks great, but it doubled our patio seating, which is a massive plus for Ogma.
It's like walking in downtown Laguna Beach. I mean, it's cool.
Yeah.
The outdoor space. It's amazing how that just kind of changes the feel of
it
an
really
evening.
does. I mean, we built it out in sections, initially putting the overhang and the lights and still keeping our old seating. But just having that instantly, just having that over you, it made you feel a little more relaxed. Yeah. And now it's at peak performance out there.
Yeah, I went down the other day to inspect it, and I was commenting on the slats in the roof, and I was informed that they are actually remote controlled so that you can close the thing in case of rain or sun.
How about that?
Yes.
They can open and close, and you do stay dry if it's raining. And it's even got its own like built-in water draining system, so it doesn't pour over the sides. It just goes down the legs.
Cool.
Yeah, it's a very cool addition. So
not only have you been able to expand out onto your front patio, you are in the process of building an outdoor beer garden.
Yeah. Yes. So we were able to acquire an empty lot next door to us, and really what we're doing right now is making it look nice, and building some fencing and adding some plants. And some picnic tables. That's sort of phase one this summer. We're going to use it for events and sort of just overflow for people wanting to take food out there, and during the social district, some drinks as well. So.
Cool.
Yeah, what a great environment, surrounded by some of the brightest, most vibrant bright walls murals.
Yeah, it's honestly, if you look at that alley a year and a half ago to now, it's complete different.
Yeah.
It's a nice place to be. It's cool.
Yeah, I think with Bright Walls, we discovered all those back alleys behind your building, and I know the Chase has taken advantage of some of that space for outdoor concerts.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great area for things like that. We just had to put a little makeup on.
Yeah. You guys can your own beer, don't you?
So we've always hand canned on demand, and that had become pretty taxing on the bartenders. So this spring we invested in a canner, and we went from doing maybe 2 cans a minute to now we can do like close to 50 or 60 cans a minute. So a massive upgrade in our canning lives. Our bartenders are quite happy with it, and we're starting to do individual labels per can now. This is our Doomclaw IPA, which is one of our staple beers, and we are just super stoked to add this part of Ogma. Artwork is a very big part of us, and to finally be able to express some of that on our actual cans is very cool.
Well, for me, you're Ogma Brewing Company. For me, it's Ogma Restaurant because the food is I think that's the star, really.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't expect, that, but I think it overshadows everything else.
Yeah, I mean, Troy the brewer would probably disagree, but Thomas in the kitchen, they knock it out of the park.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not an item on that menu. Small yet mighty menu has always been the goal, and it has lived up to that name. It's killing it. Yeah, the food is fantastic.
Thomas is amazing.
Yeah.
He really is. You've got a real star in the kitchen.
Absolutely. I mean, he designs the menu. He came up from the first lineup iteration to the brunch, the new brunch menu. So he is absolutely knocking it out of the park.
July 1st already this weekend. It's crazy. We've got a lot of big summer events going on. What are your kind of plans for around some of the downtown events?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, we are really enjoying the cruise-ins. It's constantly bringing first-timers to Ogma, which is every new business loves to see that. And there's some other things coming up, Beats in the Park, and we have an event in our beer garden called Art Pop that we've done in the past. And that's sort of going to be the unofficial launch of our beer garden. So that's coming up August 12th, and it's going to be a Saturday full of art and music and hopefully sunshine.
Nice.
Yeah, really, the downtown events have been so key, and I think Brightwells, as we've already mentioned.
Yeah.
But they are definitely bringing people downtown. I think the first cruise night set a record.
Yeah.
Oh, that was an incredible evening. And the concerts that Chase has been doing with Country Boots, those have just, like I said, brought first timers in. And you can always tell when they walk in, there's like checking the place out, asking for maybe that beer that they're familiar with that, they haven't had of ours that compares to something they drink. So it's always nice to bring first timers in. We love seeing it.
You mentioned it's got a Laguna Beach vibe on the patio, but the whole building, and I've been in there when I've heard first timers come in and talk about, wow, am I in Chicago? And it really is. It's amazing, the first class design and build out that you did with that place. It's spectacular.
Details, and it's all in the details.
It's turned into a spot where when people have friends in from out of town, that's one place that they're proud of to take. So that's got to make you guys feel pretty good.
We love that. I mean, that was the goal. I lived in Chicago, Kevin lived out in California. We brought these things in because we love those parts of those places, and we wanted it to reflect in our little spot here in Jackson.
All right, so the newest addition to the menu is the Sunday brunch, and that's you're going to do this.
Sunday brunches start at 10:30, and the kitchen cuts it off at 2:30, and the bar remains open until 3:30.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Well, congratulations on your great success, Andrew, and your partners, and thanks for coming in today.
Thanks for having us. Thank you.
Andrew Volk from Ogma Brewing Company. More in the morning show after this.